Hello dear friends, I am Saranmadevi and you are watching Essay Writing Support for IELTS and other English exams. In this video, I am going to explain you how to write an essay for a given topic step by step. I am going to take an essay topic as an example and explain you how to plan the essay, how to write the introduction, the body paragraphs, and the conclusion. So let's see what our essay topic is. The essay topic is: a country should produce all the food eaten by their population and import less as possible. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the above statement? So when you are given an essay topic, read it 2 to 3 times well till you comprehend the idea of it. Read it well and understand what they are asking you to write. After reading and understanding it, don't just start writing. Before start to write the essay, you have to plan the essay. You have to plan what are the points, what are the information that you are going to include in the essay. So, in order to do that, you have to make a draft. So take a separate sheet and make a draft or a sketch, including the facts that you are going to write in the essay in point form. In the draft, don't write too long sentences. Write short sentences that you are going to write in the essay in point form. So let's turn towards the draft or the sketch for this essay. If I turn towards the topic again, a country should produce all the food eaten by their population and import less as possible. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the above statement? Actually, I am going to agree with this statement, because if a country can produce all the food eaten by their population within the country, it gives them a lot of benefits. It has economical benefits, health benefits, and social benefits. So if I am going to agree with this statement, I have to justify my answer by giving reasons for that. So in the draft, I am going to write those reasons in point form. The first one is, we have to spend a lot of country's money to import food. Second one, local agriculture production get reduced. Third one, local farmers cannot sell their products because of the low prices of the imported food items. Fourth one, in a situation like a natural disaster, we have to rely on other countries for aids. Fifth one, we have to obey the exporting country's rules and regulations. Sixth one, we cannot assure the quality and the nutrition of the food that are imported. Seventh one, or the last one, invasive plants and animal species, pests and diseases can invade our country via these food products. So these are the points that I am going to include in the essay. When I am writing the essay, I am going to explain these 7 points. So let's turn towards the introduction. First, I will read my introduction for the essay, and then I will explain you how to plan and write the introduction for an essay. So, my introduction. Self-sufficiency in food is a must for a country. All the developed countries in the world first developed their agriculture sector to a maximum level. It assured the food security and opened the pathways for them to reach their development goals. So my point of view is that a nation should grow all the food consumed by its population or people and should minimize the imports as minimum as possible. Most of the time in IELTS essays, we start the introduction part by paraphrasing the essay topic. My advice is that before paraphrasing the essay topic, write an information or a fact that is relevant to the essay topic. An information or fact that describes the essay topic very well. This information can be a scientific finding, a statistical data, a proverb, or a statement of a wise man. This information should be relevant to the essay topic. By writing it, it gives you a better approach to the essay. After writing 2 to 3 sentences about this particular information, then start writing or paraphrasing the essay topic. Paraphrasing means writing or describing the essay topic in your own words. Don't just copy the given topic in the introduction. Write the essay topic in your own words. Turning towards the introduction part that I have written, self-sufficiency in food is a must for a country. Here I have used the word self-sufficiency. It means being able to meet consumption needs from own production rather than buying or importing. It is a word that is very relevant to our topic. Then I have told about developed countries. How the developed countries achieve their development goals through the agriculture sector. How the development of agriculture assured their food security and how it opened the pathways for them to reach their goals. And after saying that, I have paraphrased the essay topic and also I have written my point of view about the given statement, which is, so my point of view is that a nation should grow all the food consumed by its people and should minimize the imports as minimum as possible. Turning towards the body paragraph 1. In here, I am going to explain the 7 reasons that I have wrote in the draft using 3 to 4 sentences. So, turning towards the body paragraph 1. There are a lot of reasons why we should not depend on other countries for food. First, importing lots of food leads to the reduction of national health. We have to spend millions of foreign currency to buy these food items. It is a major obstacle for the economic growth and initiation of new development projects in the country. So if a country can grow all the food they need and minimize the imports as minimum as possible, they can save this money in their country. And those money can be used to start new development projects in the country. That is why I have written it here. Secondly, most of these food items are sold cheaper than the locally produced food. So people tend to buy imported goods for less prices. As a result of this, local farmers are unable to sell their harvest and they get great losses. And the paragraph 1 continues. So they have no option but to give up farming and seek other professions rather than cultivating to get losses. This directly affects the agriculture production of the country very badly. So when the farmers give up farming, there is no one to grow food in the country. So eventually the agriculture production get reduced. And turning to the next reason, also in some natural disasters like floods and earthquakes, people lose their homes, money and everything they have. If we do not have an adequate storage of food, we have to wait till other countries to send them as aids. As an example, to reduce the spread of coronavirus, imports were reduced by many countries. As a result of this, a lot of people faced food scarcity. So, when we rely on others like this, what happens to the independence and the pride of a country? So I have used an example in here to describe or justify my answer. Turning towards body paragraph 2. Another issue in importing nourishments from other states is that we have to obey their rules and regulations. These rules and regulations are in favor of the goods exporting country. So they get more advantages through this trade than the importing country. Here I have used the word nourishments instead of writing food. So use synonyms when you are writing the essay. Moreover, we cannot ensure that the food comes from overseas are nutritious and in good quality, because we don't know how they are grown nor what are the chemicals they use as fertilizer and to control pests and diseases. So some of the food that we import can be harmful to our health and they can spread diseases. Also, there is a risk of diseases, pests and invasive plant species coming to a country via imported food items. Turning towards the conclusion should clearly state your idea about the given question or the statement. Also, you have to summarize your main points in the conclusion part. The main points that you have written in the body paragraphs must be summarized here. And also, don't use the same language you used to write in the introduction and the body parts in the conclusion. Use different words and synonyms to write the conclusion. Turning towards the conclusion part for this essay, becoming self-sufficient in food is not a difficult task for a nation which has abundant water sources, fertile soil, and favorable environmental conditions. Effective management practices, along with updated policies in agriculture, will lead to food security. So, producing their bread within its borders is a must for a nation in order to become an economically developed, independent state with a population of both physically and mentally healthy. So, That is the end of my essay. I hope you have learned something from this one. Feel free to add comments and your ideas about my essay. It will be a great help for my future videos. And thank you very much.